Cristiano Ronaldo, captured looking less than impressed with Al Nassr teammates' woeful effort. Tom Young Anderson Talisca's late penalty saw Al Nassr edge past ABBA as Cristiano Ronaldo and co kept the pressure on league leaders Al Ittihad. However, it wasn't plain sailing for the reigning champions, who trailed for the majority of the match following Abdul Fattah Adam Ahmad Mohamed's 26-minute strike. A now viral video shows Cristiano Ronaldo looking rather frustrated with teammate Al Sulaim as the Al Nassr midfielder launched a wayward shot high and wide just before halftime. As seen in the video below, the five-time Ballon d'Or winner is captured with his hands on his hips, shaking his head in disappointment as another opportunity went begging. Twitter users responded exactly how you'd expect, pulling no punches in their criticism of the woeful effort. "I'd pay him to stop playing," one user tweeted. Another added, "My GOAT must go back to Europe. WTF is this?" A third poked fun at the quality in the Saudi Pro League, stating, "Nah, the standard of this league is like this, normally." A fourth joked, "It's the way Ronaldo put his hands on his waist, like what have I got myself into?" Ronaldo would shake off the woeful effort as he went on to kickstart the comeback by firing home a long-range free kick in the 78th minute before selflessly handing a decisive 86-minute penalty to teammate Talisca. The Brazilian made no mistake in powering home from the spot to secure all 3 points for Rudy Garcia's side. Ronaldo has been the culprit of a couple of shoddy efforts of his own during his time in the Saudi Pro League, taking what has been described as the worst free kick of his career in the loss to Al Ittihad earlier this month. With the scores tied at 0-0, Ronaldo stood over a free kick in what looked to be a rather promising position on the right-hand side of the area. However, the Portuguese international opted for a knuckleball effort, one which went horribly wrong as it flew high and wide of the target. Ronaldo was not on the score sheet and also failed to register an assist, with Sami Al-Naji, Abdullah Al-Khaibari and Mohamed Moran on target for Rudy Garcia's men. The five-time Ballon d'Or winner was furious after the Saudi Pro League defeat to Al Ittihad last time out, throwing his captain's armband to the floor and kicking water bottles over. And his mood did not improve too much as at the end of the first half against ABBA, Ronaldo was booked for booting the ball away. The referee blew the whistle for halftime while Ronaldo was running with the ball at his feet and embarked on yet another strop as he walked off the pitch. Ronaldo was unable to add to his tally of 8 goals over in Saudi Arabia, and for the first time in his spell with Al Nassr, was substituted by his manager after going a third straight game without scoring. He was hooked in the 87th minute for Anderson Talisca. The game was already won, and yet Ronaldo still cut a frustrated figure when the camera panned to him on the bench watching the final minutes. Until recently, he had looked much happier in his new surroundings after his Manchester United contract was ended by mutual consent following his controversial interview with Piers Morgan. And unsurprisingly, fans erupted with reaction after seeing Ronaldo's glum look on the bench. One wrote, "Cristiano Ronaldo is the only player to get benched in 5 different leagues." Another added, "Ronaldo ghosted and was subbed off in a cup match today, but his fans pretend like they don't see." A third chimed in, "Ronaldo blanked, got a yellow, and got subbed off. Day made." A fourth said, "Ronaldo being subbed off in the 86th minute in the cup quarter-final without scoring or assisting. Damn." A final user joked, "Ronaldo's still flexing the bench, even in Saudi League." Ronaldo and Al Nassr are back in action against the very same opponents when they host ABBA in the league on Saturday. The 38-year-old forward, who scored 8 goals in 4 games for Rudy Garcia's side in February, was looking to add to his impressive tally in their crunch clash against Al Ittihad on Thursday night. So far, Ronaldo has suffered just 1 defeat in an Al Nassr jersey, a 3-1 loss to Al Ittihad in the Saudi Super Cup. And on Thursday night, the former Manchester United man fell to another defeat against their title rivals at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium in Jeddah. The 38-year-old forward, who scored 8 goals in 4 games for Rudy Garcia's side in February, was looking to add to his impressive tally in their crunch clash against Al Ittihad on Thursday night. So far, Ronaldo has suffered just 1 defeat in an Al Nassr jersey, a 3-1 loss to Al Ittihad in the Saudi Super Cup. And on Thursday night, the former Manchester United man fell to another defeat against their title rivals at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium in Jeddah. Ronaldo, who received a hostile welcome from Al Ittihad fans as he led his team out, failed to convert in what was a tough test for the experienced forward. And after the full-time whistle, he made his feelings known by kicking a number of water bottles on the touchline before storming down the tunnel. Footage soon emerged on social media, with fans picking up on his furious reaction after Al Nassr spurned the chance to go 5 points clear at the top of the Saudi Pro League. Here is some footage from the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium on Thursday night. Musharrapov also refuted claims that Portugal's all-time top scorer is getting special treatment and that other players were offered the same level of hospitality. When Cristiano Ronaldo arrived, many people spread rumors about my departure from the team. All kinds of false news came out, the 29-year-old explained. Before Cristiano's arrival, many people asked me, will you give him the no? 7? How can you not give it? He is Cristiano Ronaldo. Such players should always be respected. After giving my number, many people assumed that I would leave the team. I gave my number without any problem. There was no talk of leaving. Both the club and the coach wanted to see me in the team. I have a contract with the team. I only changed my number because Ronaldo came. This guy is one of the 2 best players in the world. There's no need to talk much. Musharrapov also refuted claims that Portugal's all-time top scorer is getting special treatment and that other players were offered the same level of hospitality. When Cristiano Ronaldo arrived, many people spread rumors about my departure from the team. All kinds of false news came out, the 29-year-old explained. Before Cristiano's arrival, many people asked me, will you give him the no? 7? How can you not give it? He is Cristiano Ronaldo. Such players should always be respected. After giving my number, many people assumed that I would leave the team. I gave my number without any problem. There was no talk of leaving. Both the club and the coach wanted to see me in the team. I have a contract with the team. I only changed my number because Ronaldo came. This guy is one of the 2 best players in the world. There's no need to talk much. The 2 sides met in the Saudi Super Classico at the King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah, with Nassr just 2 points clear at the top going into the clash. But it was the hosts who picked up a second victory against Nassr in a matter of months courtesy of a strike from Roma Renault in the 80th minute. Ronaldo was unable to add to his tally of 6 goals in the Saudi Pro League, and he received a lot of criticism for a horrific set-piece attempt. Al Nassr had a free kick on the right side, and it looked like it was shaped nicely for a cross into the box. There were 2 men in the wall, and Ronaldo fancied his chances. He lined up with his usual stance and legs spread apart and went for his trademark knuckleball technique. However, the 38-year-old lashed the ball high and wide and into the stands and show that he's not quite a set-piece specialist these days, despite having scored a fair few in his career. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner had the cheek of appealing for a corner, feeling that his poor strike had actually taken a deflection. The captain was seen throwing his hands about in a strop before kicking water bottles in anger. Al Nassr will look to bounce back on Tuesday when they take on ABBA in the King Cup of Champions quarterfinal. On Saturday, Ronaldo's Al Nassr side were looking to get their title bid back on track as they face ABBA in the Saudi Professional League. However, their task was made much harder after Abdel Fattah Adams' goal in the 26th minute gave the visitors a halftime 1-0 lead. In the second half, with the game seemingly running away from Al Nassr, their main man stepped up. An absolutely spectacular free kick from Ronaldo dragged his side level with 10 minutes left to play. Ronaldo's shot arrowed into the back of the net, leaving the ABBA goalkeeper diving in despair. Fans were quick to react to Ronaldo's effort. Another fan said, "What a free kick by Cristiano Ronaldo." To this date, you can see the dedication and effort he puts in every game to score for his team. With the game level, Anderson Talisca made it 2-1 to Al Nassr from the penalty spot with just 6 minutes left to play. Al Nassr eventually held on to win the game 2-1 as they closed the gap between themselves and table-topping Al Ittihad to just 1 point. Up next for Al Nassr will be another Saudi Professional League match after the international break, with Al Ahly their next opponents. Ronaldo will now concentrate on Portugal as he looks to help his country win their Euro 2024 qualifiers.